welcome to All Things Internet. I'm your host, Rachel Ballinger. This is a show where we talk about things we see on the internet that usually have to do with the internet, but we don't fact check or research most things. I'm here with my mom. Say hi, Mom.
Hello.
How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing, as well as you can during this 2020.
That's right.
Just as well as you can. Before we begin, I'm going to apologize. Last episode, our audio was off, and it's because I got a new mixer thing, and I didn't realize the way I had it set up, you'd only hear me through one speaker and my mom through the other. So if you were only wearing one headphone, you wouldn't hear one of us. You had to be wearing both headphones, or if one of your computer speakers is broken. So that happened. I apologize. I fixed it, even though it doesn't happen during the Zoom thing, but I fixed it so next time we're in person, it'll work. So sorry about it. All right, Mom.
All right.
Do you want to hit us up with some holidays?
Holidays. We have holidays.
Yeah, we do.
Today is National Sons Day. You know how it was Daughter's Day?
It was Daughter's Day.
Okay,
I saw a lot of people posting about their daughters.
Yeah. And now it's going to be National Sons Day.
Wow.
It's also National Good Neighbor Day. Be a good neighbor.
Be a good neighbor.
Even to grumpy neighbors, be a good neighbor. Oh, Rachel. You're yawning. Good thing Tuesday's National Coffee Day.
I love coffee. Emma Chamberlain has a new line of coffee. I think she's the only YouTuber that has a line of coffee as merch.
I've never heard of a YouTuber having
our YouTuber. I've always wanted to try her coffee, but I'm scared that if I try it, I'm gonna go, yeah, this is just normal coffee, and then I'd like insult her, but I wouldn't want to insult her, so I'm just not gonna try it.
Or you try it, but you don't tell him when you're gonna try it, and then
that is a way to go.
That is a way to go. Tuesday's also World Heart Day. Every year, over 17 million people die of heart disease.
Yes, it's a big deal.
Know the warning signs. They're different sometimes for women and men.
Yes.
And if you're in doubt, check it out.
Check it out.
So that's what I did. I had these weird flutters, and so they strapped me up with a little thing that I wear for 2 weeks.
Yep.
And
monitoring your heart. Yep.
There we go. Check it out, people. Check it out.
Get it checked out.
Wednesday.
Proud of you, Mom.
You would never let me not do it, Rachel.
I know. I'm proud of you for making me not force you to go. You made that decision on your own. Good job.
I did. Wednesday's National Podcast Day. Yeah.
That's us.
That's us.
We
and
do
a whole
that.
bunch of other podcasters.
Yeah. My brother's podcast is finally up. Let's talk about what we learned this week, I think is what it's called. I was their first guest. So if you want to check that out, go find it. That's all.
And
continue.
How do they find it, Rachel?
I said the name. Let's talk about what we learned this week.
Okay.
So just Google that maybe. I don't know. They have a YouTube channel. And
yeah. I'm sure the link's on there.
Yeah. Or you can just like find their Twitters. It's just
true.
Just Google it.
True. Wednesday's also National Women's Health and Fitness Day. Go women.
Get fit.
Get healthy.
Get healthy. Yeah, that's more important.
Yeah.
Get healthy. And if you want, get fit, but you don't have to. But you have to get healthy because I say so.
Definitely. Thursday is October 1st, Rachel.
October's here already?
Oh, yes. October.
How does time...
I just think of it as one day closer to being over with 2020 words.
But see, the thing is,
it's still gonna.
It's not. Nothing's gonna change. The only thing that's gonna make anything change is the election in November. That's the only way anything would change of anything.
Well, we're one day closer to that.
Yeah. Look I got a rug burn today.
Ouchie! How'd you do that?
Playing with Blaze, and then someone rang the doorbell, and so he went after it while I was trying to grab him, and he slid me across the carpet.
Ouch!
So I got rug burn. It's pretty deep and it's pretty gross.
How?
Like it's really deep. Like it's like a good chunk of just skin gone.
Who was at the door?
It was an Amazon package.
So was it worth it?
No, because usually they don't knock. Like no one ever. They just like drop it and leave. But this person rang the doorbell.
Lately, they haven't even been coming up to the door. They drop it halfway between my house and the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And it's like, someone else could come along and just take it.
Yeah,
I mean, they could take it on my porch too, but
either the Amazon people lately, if it's a nighttime drop off, they just throw it over my fence, which is annoying because if I don't see it, the sprinklers hit it.
Yes. Yeah.
But I've like ordered Postmates and DoorDash for my foods and stuff, and half the time now they're leaving it on the outside of my fence on the sidewalk. Like, this has happened 3 times now. Don't leave my food on the sidewalk. What are you doing? Anyway, continue.
Okay, what are we on? Thursday, World Vegetarian Day.
Eat your veggies.
National Homemade Cookie Day. I'm going to be making cookies that day.
You're more excited about that one than the vegetarian one.
It's also International Day of Older Persons.
That's you.
Go talk to your older persons.
I am right now.
If you have people older than me, they might have some words of wisdom or a funny story of their childhood or something.
But not all old people are wise. Let us remember that.
But
just because they're old doesn't mean they deserve your respect or are wise.
But they do deserve interaction.
Yes. Interact with the good ones, y'all.
Rachel.
Interact with all of them.
Maybe
teach a grumpy one something new.
Just be positive around them. It'll rub off.
Yeah, sometimes when they're at that, never mind.
Okay.
Yes, be a happy, positive person. Sorry.
Friday is International Day of Nonviolence and World Smile Day.
Smile.
So take that to the older person.
Take your smiles
6 feet away under your mask.
Yeah, so smile, but don't let anyone see it.
Or wear a mask that has a smile on it.
Yeah.
Saturday, National Techies Day.
I hate that I'm not. Oh, my glasses. I hate that I'm not a techie person. Like, I can't figure out.
You were Colleen's tech for a while.
Yeah.
At the Miranda shows, you were kind of like forced to learn it.
Yeah, I fake it till I make it. Like, that's just who I am. So, like, I'm gonna fake it, and you're gonna think I know what I'm doing. But like, when it comes to like buying the podcast equipment, I was like, I don't know what any of this means. Like, when it comes to computers, I'm like, I don't know what any of this means. When they're like, when Apple's like, do you want this kind of computer or this kind of computer? I'm like, I need it to go. I need it to be fast and do the things. What do you mean? I don't know what any of this means. There's just people that understand it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Congrats to them. That's their day.
Congrats to them. The last day is Sunday, World Animal Day.
I like animals.
Of the world. Also, National Taco Day. Tacos. You remember tacos, Rachel?
I had tacos the other day. You had tacos with me the other day at my dad's birthday party.
Those were good.
I ordered jackfruit tacos, and was it you or Jessica that didn't believe that it wasn't meat?
Me.
It was you. So jackfruit is a fruit that that you can make it look and taste like pulled pork, basically. And my mom thought I was eating pulled pork. I was like, it is jackfruit. It is jackfruit. It was good, right?
It was good.
I love tacos.
And then if it's a little too spicy for you, it's also National Cinnamon Roll Day. There you go.
Cinnamon roll. I love cinnamon rolls. My dad, he used to make those on Christmas morning. I think he still does. But on Christmas morning,
we'd make the what do you mean, Dad? We'd make the orange rolls. You know the orange ones?
Oh yeah, that's so gross. Those are nasty.
No, those are so good. You wash your face. Those are so good.
Those are so gross. Like, come on. That's like getting the orange chocolate ball thing for Easter. I
prefer that over cinnamon rolls.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you got to put the citrus in there? It is not a citrus dish.
It's so good. It's good.
All right.
No, those Pillsbury orange rolls.
I don't have anything on my calendar, which means there's no birthdays in the family in the next week.
Not in the next week.
But there are coming up. We have Luke's and Bailey's, my niece and nephew's birthdays coming up.
And Colleen's.
And, well, that's in November. Give me a month.
So is Bailey's.
I know. Dang it. All right. So is that all the holidays you got, Mom?
That's it.
All right. Well, before we move on to our lack of news for today, because the internet was tame for the first time in a while, even with the sad stuff. So before we move on to the news, let's check to see if we have a sponsor for today. Sponsor. Usual Wines. Usual Wines is our sponsor for today. Usual Wines are wines for the modern drinker. Each bottle is only about 6.3 ounces, which is a heavy pour, or about a glass and a half of wine. This way, you don't have to open a whole bottle and drink it all or waste the wine and let it go flat because you couldn't drink it all. It's genius. It's just the right size. And Usual Wines are made from world-class AVAs in California, Santa Barbara, my hometown, being one of them. Woo woo! They have a red blend, a rosé, and a sparkling white. These wines are made with minimal intervention, 0 sugar, and 0 additives, which means that they are low carb and have 0 grams of sugar. But how do they do it? Because grapes have sugar and wine's made from grapes. It's the way they harvest and produce it. It's genius. It leaves 0 sugar left in the wine. So if you want to try Usual Wines, go ahead and check out their website at www.usualwines.com and use my discount code AllThingsInternet for $8 off your first order and try your first glass on us. That is usualwines.com, usualwines.com, discount code AllThingsInternet, the name of the show, for $8 off your first order. Get some. All right. This has nothing to do with the internet, but I'm really excited about it. No one else cares, but the Lakers have made it to the finals. They are going to the finals, and they will be playing the Heat. Mom,
is that a team?
The Lakers?
Yes, I know the Lakers are playing the Heat. Who's the Heat?
The Heat.
Is Miami, that a game?
They're playing the team. What are you even saying? Obviously, I said the Lakers made it to the finals.
Called the Heat?
Yes.
Name.
What are the Lakers? What is that name? What are any of the names?
They've been around forever.
The Heat, the Miami Heat. They have won a championship with LeBron James.
Never heard of them in my life.
Oh my God. Anyway, so the Heat and the Lakers are playing in the finals. Ta-da.
How many teams were there? Did all the teams come back?
No. So
I didn't think so.
Whoever was like definitely not going to make it into the playoffs didn't go into the bubble. And it was just like, and then those teams played for the playoffs. And then now they're at the finals.
All right.
So that's what happened. So Demi Lovato broke off her engagement to her fiance, Max. I don't know how to say his last name. Erich. Apparently they're going to focus on their individual careers. Some people were saying he's crazy, but I didn't look into it and I don't know anything. But they were only engaged for 2 months and then they broke it off. So I hope it's for the best and that they're happy.
Well, better to break it off than be in a miserable marriage.
Correct. So I support decisions like this. So Ellen's show finally started up again. And it's the first time they addressed all of this toxic work environment, Ellen's at meanie stuff been going around. That's been going around all year. But she hasn't addressed it until her opening monologue on her show on the first episode of the new season. Basically, it was just like a really generic apology, not really like taking responsibility. But she did take, but she was just like, I'm still learning and growing. And people are like, you're 62, you're done learning and growing.
No. I'm 61 and I'm not done.
No, my mom's still growing and learning every day, guys.
No.
That is true. She did make a point, though. She's like, she branded it herself as like the be nice to be kind to people person. And so that does make it so she has to be nice. And that's just like kind of not who she is. And so I was like, yeah, you did that to yourself. Because if she had never gotten branded that, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Like, in all honesty, it would just like, but because her slogan is like, be kind to people or whatever, or spread kindness. I don't even know what it is. But her apology, like, I was like, okay, just like a PR person wrote this. It's very generic, very like, we're doing better, we're learning, we're growing. And I'm like, I mean, the people who are going to love her no matter what are still watching the show. People have already made up their mind. Nothing she said was going to sway anyone one way or the other, you know? Yeah. Like, that's what happens. I don't get why y'all want apologies so bad. It's like, is it really going to change how you think? Like, because the person apologized. I don't know. When someone you don't know makes a
It's also
public
depends
apology.
on how it's presented
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So, you could go online and just go, I'm really sorry. I'm learning. I'm growing. Or you can go, I'm really, really sorry.
Yeah, but like, I don't know. She waited till the show happened. So she waited a really long time to say anything. Maybe it was to get the ratings up to see people, so people would see her. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever. If you like her, watch her. If you don't watch her. That's pretty much what it comes down to. Okay, this is going to make me want to get a Ring security camera. So Ring, you know the Ring. You have a Ring.
One.
Great little cameras, devices, security.
Yeah.
Their new camera is a drone that you can fly around your house. So like if you're out and about, you can be like, oh, did I leave the oven on? And you turn on the drone. You go to your phone, go on an app, and you turn on the drone, and you can fly it to the kitchen and check to see if you left the stove on. Or you can be like, oh, Mom, you froze. Ah, dang it. Are you there?
Yeah.
Did you hear everything I said?
You said you can fly it in or something. You had your arm up.
Okay. You can fly it into your kitchen and check to see if you left your stove on. Or like...
Okay, so it's an inside thing?
Yeah, it's an inside drone.
Oh,
so it's for inside your house. Sorry, I forgot to say that.
Your dogs would go insane.
Oh, my dogs would go insane, and I totally
would
get one.
They would eat it.
Oh, Blaze would flip out. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. So now I can't get one because Blaze would eat it in like 1 second.
You don't need one inside your house. You've got dogs that would.
No, but honestly,
everything.
I'm a paranoid person. I don't want to diagnose myself with OCD, but I do check to see if I've locked every door like 3 times before I leave the house. I double check the stove and oven before I go to sleep. Like I am like overly security cautious on all realms. Yeah, you got that from me. Thanks.
Dad would leave the doors open, the windows open. I have
my thing is my dogs. I'm not really scared about people breaking in. I'm more scared about my dogs getting out, or if someone tried to break in and then they left something open and then my dogs getting out.
Get out.
Yeah, like they're gonna eat you, but then they'd also escape. But I thought this was cool. So basically you get it and you program it, you show it paths around your house. So when you do want to check, you just like hit kitchen and it will automatically take that path it knows to your kitchen. So it's not like you're sitting there like trying to learn how to fly a drone. You teach it paths and then you program it. And then once it's in the room, you can like spin it around and check everything. I think it's a pretty cool camera idea. I think that's pretty legit. And once you're like, okay, I'm done, it goes back to its charging station. That's pretty cool. I like that. I like it. Twitter is going to start testing voice DMs. So you know how you can like send someone a voice text message?
Yeah.
So they're doing that.
Sends them to me all the time.
Oh, does he?
Yep. When it's story time.
Oh, that's cute. Well, Twitter is letting you do it in the DMs, and they're only 20-second clips. You can only record up to 20 seconds.
Do you have to pay for it?
No, Twitter isn't money hungry.
Yeah.
I like Twitter. I don't go on it much anymore because the place itself is toxic, but the way it's run is not money hungry, so I like them. And they stand up to the Trump administration, which I like. Speaking of politics, the California Governor Newsom, has now made it a rule that by 2035, I believe, all new cars sold have to be electric. So you can still have old car, like sales lots, like used cars. He's not taking away gas-powered cars. He's not taking them away. He's just saying by 2035, no new ones are allowed to be sold in the state of California, which I like, but also at the same it's going to push to make it more accessible because right now it's hard to you can't take a road trip in an electric car. And this way it's going to force,
But here's my question. When we have all these heat waves and all of our electricity goes out because we're using so much electricity.
Solar panels.
On your car?
Tesla has solar panels dedicated to their charging station. So it's expensive. Which is annoying. That's the thing that's going to be about this is this is going to be expensive and it's but I guess used cars still exist. But right now you can buy a Honda Civic for a new Honda Civic for pretty freaking cheap, you know? And it's going to be cheap to take care of because it's like a long-lasting car and everything's already easy. Everything's made. So
people are going to be going out of state to go buy their cars.
Yeah. That's what's going to happen. But I don't know. I think it's like a smart idea. I think Volkswagen just came out with a new electric car. We're just trying to do things, but it's been proven that it's like there's 7 companies that are responsible for like 90% of the climate change business happening. It's like our personal things don't actually affect it that much. We should still, not add to it, but it's like these major companies that need to have huge regulations put on them. Anyway, also speaking of politics, Trump's taxes were released. Finally, but he's saying it's not real and it's all false because he's paid many, many dollars. But apparently he only paid $750 in federal income tax, not state income tax, federal income tax in 2016 and 2017. So once he was in the White House. But before that, 10 out of the 15 years before he was president, he paid $0 in federal income tax. And it's because he lost more money than he made. But guys, he's a great businessman. He's going to turn this country around because he's so good with money. And he's like the best and no one's better, apparently. Or even if he was a great businessman and he did make money and he just cheated the government in which he is supposed to be running. Like, this is a lose-lose. Either he's a terrible businessman and has been losing money, or he's been making money, secretly hiding it from the government.
I believe he's a terrible businessman.
I believe both.
Both. I believe both as well.
I wholeheartedly agree on both of those. So that happened. But he's saying like he paid a bunch in state income tax or something. I don't know. It's like
he paid more than that in taxes.
Yeah, I think he came out showing
Good grief.
Yes.
And we don't make much.
I pay a lot more than that in taxes. Goodness gracious. I only have one more bit of news, Mom.
Wow, Rachel.
I just feel like nothing exciting happened except this. Gigi and Zayn had their first baby. It's a girl. But then get this cute little piece of news thrown at you. Taylor Swift handmade them a blanket and sent it to Gigi. What? She's out there hand making blankets? Super cute. Get out of here.
Cute. Soup's cute.
Soup's cute, y'all. Well, Mom, do you have any other news to add before we move on to the questions?
No.
Right, but like nothing happened. Trump.
It was a hard.
There's political things.
Yeah, but
it's all political, and it's like I know sometimes I touch on it, but I don't want to get super into every single thing that happens. Like, go to the Philip DeFranco show for that. Go watch Hassan on Twitch for that. I try to stick to just internet stuff, and that's hard, especially since Twitter took away the fun button.
It did.
Did you check?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not just me.
U.S. election.
Yeah, get out of here, U.S. election. By the way, vote early. Oh, I'm going to do a little brag. I'm going to do a little brag. I'm going to name drop. Amy Schumer DM'd me.
What? Was it a voice one?
Oh. No, it was on Instagram. She's followed me for a while. Her and Colleen have talked a little bit when they were both pregnant. Yeah. And Amy Schumer just very much supports women who have a sense of humor. I guess I fit into that category. But she basically just was like, hey, can my team send you like things to post on your Instagram or Insta story to like put out knowledge about voting and different ways you can get out early and vote? And I was like, yeah, of course. So it wasn't like we're besties. She just was like, hey, you have a platform. Do you want to use it for good? And I was like, yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. So I wasn't going to say anything, but we talked about voting and politics for a second.
Aw. Hey, it's on explore.org, which is an internet thing.
Yeah. Oh, you can talk about explore.org all you want, Mom.
Voting for the fattest bear week.
Well, who are you going to vote for, Mom?
747 is huge. He's
is that
huge.
his name?
Yeah, he's 747. That's his number. They give
you
the Bears numbers, but the people. No. See, there's Grazer and there's that. They have all these other names. There's Otis. He's the oldest one and he's missing some teeth and he kind of just.
But 747? What is he, an airplane?
He looks like a jumbo jet. He's ginormous.
Well,
So-
everybody go to explore.org and vote for 747.
Or just go look how cute. It's hard to tell though, because if you didn't watch to begin with, how thin they are when they come out of hibernation. By the time they've only had berries on the way down to the lake, the river, the stream
To get their fish.
to get their salmon. So now they're
They're
big.
fat. They're big boys.
Yeah, they're
boys.
big.
Oh, all right. Well, before we move on to questions, let's check to see if we have another sponsor for today. I don't think we did. No.
Oh,
No.
no.
I think it was
Perhaps.
just I think it's just usual wines today. All right. On to the questions.
All right.
Sister Cameron says, when COVID dials down, would you guys come back to Hawaii for vacation?
Yes.
It has yes. COVID has to be like done with. Like it's not a thing
Yeah.
anymore. It can't just like die down. It has to like be dead.
Eradicated. Yeah.
Yes, eradicated. Like no worries in the world.
Yeah.
But Hawaii is a place my family very much loves to go to. I know that is such a stereotypical thing, but
It's special to us. It really is.
yeah, and we respect the culture and the land.
100%.
So we try at least. Yeah. Oh my God. That's why Colleen threw my dad a luau for his birthday, is because his favorite place in the world is Hawaii. So that's why she had a luau, because she couldn't take him.
Dodger Stadium.
Or Dodger Stadium. That is true. That meant, and we can't go to either right now unless he was a cardboard cutout. But I wasn't going to pay $300 to put a cardboard cutout of my dad in Dodger Stadium. Definitely thought about it, but I didn't do it.
He liked the luau much better.
Yeah,
I think,
so
than
we're
being
fine here.
Cardboard.
Cassidy asked how was Eric's and Dad's birthday. My dad, okay, this is the cutest thing in the entire world. He kept looking at me during his party and going, this makes this, I don't know why, but I'm so happy. He said that to me so many times. And I was like, are you relaxed? He's like, yeah. He had so much fun. And I think it was just because it was a relaxed birthday party.
It really was. It was a relaxed day.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of chaos. And it was, it was just our pod.
Yeah.
And it was chill and it was relaxed. And
Yeah. Like we
it was
didn't,
fun.
there was no, I guess like, usually I guess there's like when we throw parties, there's extra people and there wasn't any extras.
No,
like,
because we don't do extras.
We can't have
anymore.
extras right now.
Although I do miss Andrew at the party.
I miss Andrew. Oh my God, I miss Andrew. Oh my
Yes.
God, I miss Andrew.
I miss him so much.
Oh,
He came over and dropped off a little hockey stick for Flynn.
Oh, that's adorable. Oh my God. Oh, did I mention JoJo got the top one on the Times Magazine top 100 most influential people?
Wow.
So that JoJo Siwa, she also collabed with
JoJo.
Paris Hilton
She
last
did.
week. I was like, stop it. I saw JoJo the other day because she got the 100 most influential. She's like, drive by, miss you guys. Like, I want to just like celebrate for a moment with you guys, because she likes to celebrate her things because she's proud of herself and we're proud of her. So
We are proud of her.
we stopped by and hung out in her driveway for a second. But she was like, yeah, I'm meeting up with Paris tomorrow. And in my brain, I was like, this is just a thing. Act natural, Rachel. Act natural. The next day, she just posted a bunch of pictures and videos of
Yep.
Paris Hilton. I was like, yep, that's it. But like my childhood and my current is colliding. This is very strange. Wait, back to the birthdays. You were there for Eric's birthday. I didn't see him on his birthday.
Yeah.
How was his birthday?
It was chill. They had a fun time. They went to the beach and
Did you
had a
go to the
little picnic.
beach?
No, I did not. I wanted to do Flynn's laundry, so I did Flynn's laundry. I had
Who
a
is-
blast folding all the little clothes.
Who is taking their pictures?
I think there was ladies there
Okay.
that set it up
Okay.
because it was all set up with the
I
tent.
haven't watched any vlogs in a couple days. I'm just behind. I've been focusing on my projects at home. So I haven't been on the internet in a couple days,
Yeah.
which is probably why I have no news to tell you guys. So, but I looked at the pictures. I was like, first, this is adorable. Second,
Yep.
Colleen did not do this. Who did this? Oh, okay. She tagged somebody. And then
Yep.
3, I was like, who's taking these pictures? And I knew you were in town. So
I
was like,
did not go. No.
Okay. Cause then I was like, my mom couldn't have taken pictures this good. No offense.
I couldn't.
Yeah. Look, we all need to know our strengths and weaknesses.
Mine is not pictures.
Yeah. So, okay. So the people that set it up
Yeah.
took pictures. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. It was cute.
They had a blast. They had a really good time.
That's good. I'm glad.
Yeah.
The pictures were great. That's what
Yep.
matters. Sarah asks, any Halloween costume ideas? Why are we dressing up? Halloween. Oh, did you? Oh, you did.
I don't do
You were just
Halloween.
thinking.
I just don't do Halloween, so I don't dress up.
I've never been a fan of Halloween, in my
No.
opinion.
I
Halloween.
used to sit out in the front yard, like in a onesie
Yeah.
that's some character or something, and just pass out candy.
Yeah.
But we just,
People
I
don't
don't think
trick or
there's-
treat anymore, I feel like.
it
Well,
was
not
kind
this year.
It was kind of on an upswing, but I
There
think this
were-
year's like no.
No,
I think there'll probably be high schoolers that go around.
no, they shut it down. Like, I thought the government said no trick or treating this year.
Sure, the government says a lot of things, like try to wear a mask, people, or
But I mean, this is the time to wear a mask.
that's right.
I mean, everyone could just go as a doctor or a nurse this year.
Sure.
But, yeah, Halloween and New Year's Eve, I have never really been a fan of.
Me either.
And I know Halloween is like some people's favorite holidays.
Yeah.
For them, canceling Halloween is like canceling Christmas to us.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I gotta respect that, but like, we can't do anything. We're not going anywhere. I think I might be going over to Christopher's and Jessica's.
Yeah, I think they need the people over there.
Yeah. So
The family, the pod.
I ain't buying a Halloween costume. Like, I'll just throw on something I already own.
No, he's got a really cute idea for his kids. I'm not going to say what it is, but it's cute.
Ooh, okay. I guess, yeah, I'm like looking around. I think I have a hazmat suit. I'll wear that for something.
That's cute. That's cute.
Uh,
We'll stay
Diane.
home and take care of our dog. For those
Yeah.
straggler people, she'll go nuts.
Yeah, I lock my gate so no one can even get onto the property.
Yeah.
And then Diana, the last question, Diana says, how is painting the cabinets going? So
Yeah,
I
Rachel.
started painting the cabinets in my kitchen. It is the most long, tedious process in the whole world because you have to take the cabinets off. You have to like take all the hardware off, clean them, sand them, fill any holes, sand them again, prime them. But with cabinets, you have to prime and paint both sides. So you prime one side, and because it's a dark stain, so I have to prime each side twice. So I prime, I have to wait 2 hours. Prime again, wait 4 hours. Flip it, prime, wait 2 hours. Prime, wait 4 hours. Then I can paint, but do this whole process over again. So you're painting each side 4 times. And you have to flip it. So you're doing 8 paint sessions for one cabinet door. But obviously you do multiple at the same time. But I only have so much room to like paint. So I'm doing like section by section. Also, I think my arm would have fallen off if I sanded any more than I did and
Yep.
cleaned any more than I did. So it's like, it is a long process, y'all.
It is. So is making sourdough bread.
We have 2 different struggles. You struggling to make some sourdough, Mom?
I got a starter and you have to feed it. So you throw away the majority of it and just keep a little and then mix water and flour and then you let it sit and ferment on your counter. And then you have to do it again and you throw a bunch away. And I'm like, what a waste. So I found a recipe for the throwaway discard.
I was going to say, can't you do something with that? Like make
And
other
I made
sourdough
the
starters?
sourdough pancakes out of it and they were disgusting.
That sounds terrible.
It was horrible. And so,
Pancakes tasting like sourness?
well, it was buttermilk is in it and all that stuff.
Nah,
But
trash.
it was not light and airy and pancakes.
Oh, I don't
But
like
you
a
do.
thick
You have to
pancake.
keep feeding it every 6 hours or whatever, and it's like
6 hours?
6 to 8 hours. Well, I'm
For
going to
how
stick
many
it in the
days?
fridge tomorrow. I'm on day 4.
Oh, I don't have the patience
See?
for this.
Painting cabinets, keeping sourdough.
I mean, my cabinets are
Starter
going to be a
alive.
month-long process, but sourdough, never.
And
Never.
I can't wait to make bread. I can't even make bread out of it yet.
When can you make bread?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
It better be worth it.
It won't be.
I think Eric did it once and he went, no.
Yeah, he didn't find the satisfaction he was looking for in it.
So we'll see if I do.
All right. Well, this was a short podcast, Mom.
Okay.
Did a fly?
That?
Oh, that's a moth.
Did you see that?
I saw it. It gotcha. All right. Some people were asking about merch. Merch is going to launch in the middle of October. And by some people, I mean, I saw one person ask. Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
I love you a lot, Mom.
I love you more.
Talk to you later. And do you want to take us out?
We'll see you next time on All Things Internet.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode of All Things Internet. Please make sure to like and follow our podcast on whichever platform you're currently listening to it on. And make sure to follow us at Podcast ATI on Twitter, where you can ask questions and get the latest updates on our show. We love you. Thanks for listening. I'm Rachel Ballinger, and this has been All Things Internet.